Hello, I'm Melissa from Northline Express, and in today's video I'm going to provide some tips for heating your home with wood safely as well as efficiently. Most often, heating your home with wood makes sense economically, and when using a modern energy-efficient wood stove, dry hardwood can provide 2 times more of the heating value than other heating fuels. While heating with wood is a great way to cut your home's heating energy costs, the following tips are important for protecting you, your home, your neighbors, as well as your property while you're heating with wood. First and foremost, make sure that you're burning good, dry, seasoned firewood. Green firewood, which is firewood with a moisture content of 13% or higher, creates less heat and puts off more unburned particles, which increase the creosote buildup levels inside your chimney. To make sure that your firewood is properly seasoned, make sure that it is split and stacked raised off the ground. This is going to help make sure that it's getting adequate airflow, and it's also going to reduce the amount of insects that are able to get up inside your firewood and prevent that bottom layer of firewood from getting rotted out. You can also use a moisture meter to be sure that your firewood has a moisture content of less than 13%. When starting your fires, make sure that you're using kindling for your fires with the appropriate kindling or fire starters. You don't want to be using any paper. You can make your own kindling by splitting a piece of firewood into smaller pieces, or you can use pre-purchased manufactured fire starters. The 2 fire starters that I strongly recommend are Firewood and Safe Light fire starters. Firewood is an all-natural pine that is super concentrated with the sap. That's going to help get the fatwood to light easily and burn long enough to get your fire started quickly, and usually with only 1 to 2 sticks. Safe Light fire starters are the fire starters that I personally use. They break into 2-inch squares, and each of those squares burn for 8 to 10 minutes. And they even light when wet, making them great for year-round use. Whether you choose to use kindling or a fire starter, just make sure that you're never using accelerants such as lighter fluid, gasoline, or kerosene. Your eyebrows will thank you. Have your chimney and your wood stove cleaned and checked every year. Make sure that you're replacing worn gaskets during the warmer months, and check your blower too. This is going to help improve the efficiency of your wood stove as well as its safety. Things that aren't maintained do definitely end up with problems eventually. Also check your stove and your stovepipe and the chimney flue regularly during the heating season. Just because you're using it doesn't mean something can't go wrong. And if you don't know what you're doing or you're uncertain, don't be afraid to contact a professional. You should also make sure that you've got at least 1 fire extinguisher in your home, as well as properly installed smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. I also highly recommend anyone heating with wood to keep Chimfex fire suppressant on hand. This is going to allow you to extinguish a chimney fire in seconds, should you ever be in that situation. Now, while you'll still need to contact the fire department in the instance of a chimney fire, using Chimfex can mean the difference between minor damage to your home rather than losing your entire home to the fire. I also recommend that you have the following accessories so that you can heat with wood safely. The first is a good pair of fireplace gloves. What these are heavy cowhide gloves that are going to allow you to get your hands in there and handle and position burning firewood or logs safely. Also, a wood stove thermometer. This is going to attach magnetically to your stovepipe or in certain situations the top of your stove. This is going to help you regulate the stove and the stove damper for ideal burn rates, and also make sure that you know the temperature ideally that your stove is operating. I hope you found this information helpful, and I wish you all a safe and happy wood burning season. If you've still got questions regarding burning with wood safely or any of the accessories I've mentioned, please give us a call at 866-667-8454. At Northline Express, home of the buy and try satisfaction guarantee, we're always happy to help.